Hi people, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are keeping safe and well wherever you are. The reason why I'm doing this video is just another test on these cables, these Rampow cables. Apparently on Amazon that these are 100% MFI certified. There's a lot of good reviews on these cables basically, and so I'm going to test these cables, see what's happening with them. Okay, I'm also going to do another special test as to out the amp drawer through a different method, which I will show you after. But I'm going to unpack them. They're brand new, sealed. One of the reasons why I bought these, on the last video, obviously you will notice that I was almost done with 5 cables being bought off the internet, and they were claiming that they were 14 days used, and also 100% genuine cables. But I think I exposed the fact that it wasn't genuine at all, and those cables weren't even 14 days used. So what happened effectively is that the buyer, the seller, buyer is myself, the seller has actually returned them straight away and they refunded me today. Simple. So the whole thing's been taken care of within seven days basically. Right, coming on to the moral of this video, let's test this cable. So not been opened. Okay, first thing first is when you get a cable like this, what does this say? Serious, you'll get a real cool lifetime warranty with it. Okay, hi, it's good finally to meet you. Well, it's good and finally to meet you too, providing that the cable lives up to the standard. I can feel that the cable's a bit thick. That's one good thing versus the dodgy ones I have. Let me show you. Like for example, that's a dodgy cable, that. Okay, so if you want to put things into context, let's just compare them side by side. Okay, let's get this other end. So that's Rampow cable, okay, and that's the fake, 100% fake cables. And you look at the size difference here. I'm sure you can notice it straight away. Let me move my hand away. There we go. Okay, so yeah, good impression. First thing first is that these cables are going to be durable. The finishing on the top is near to Apple product. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's very smooth finish. The tip feels a bit strong. This has a rough finish metal on the top basically. You may not be able to tell, but you'll have to sort of see it in live. But this is good. Let's have a look at the tip. Now I'm liking these cables. They're literally big. I hope it lives up to the my quality check. Again, yep. The finishing on them is near to the factory, close to the Apple cables. So I'm referring to these little rounded off edges on these pins. Okay, so let's see. I've got an iPhone here. I'm going to try and plug it in. It's not. And the phone's off, is it? No, it's not, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to plug in just to see how smoothly it goes in. Yeah. Definitely. Very pleased with this. So far. Here's the moment of the truth. Are we ready for this? Okay. Hip hooray. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that flicking. That's because there's an issue. If I leave this alone, it's not going to do it. So don't worry about that. It's what you see here. Okay? Don't worry about that. That's fine. That's just what's happened. I'll tell you. Okay. The port, I put a dodgy cable in and forced it in, and the port may have slightly increased, basically, enlarged, I should say, due to the pressure I put in, because that was a dodgy cable, and I didn't know right at the beginning if it was a dodgy cable. So, but if I put this in, the one I've just compared before, there you go. Immediately you can see it. Okay, let's plug this back in. Definitely. Right, superb. So that's one cable pass, and then I want to keep this video not too long because just one of those things. But the reason why I'm doing this video is just to help the community out. It doesn't benefit me in any way, other than the fact that people have very, very, very expensive phones. Some of those phones are like iPhone XR Max, and whatever it is, you know, they're retailing for like over £1, grand and a half, you know. So a lot of us work hard. We work hard to earn our living. We work hard to buy fancy phones like this. I haven't got a tree at the back, you know, where money gets growing up. Basically, I have to work hard. This is a Note 10 Plus on a 5G, and I've had to take this out on a contract. It costs me a lot of money every month, you know. So at the end of the day, the point what I'm trying to make is that we work hard to earn our living, and the thing is that I don't want things to break unnecessarily. If there is a preventative measure, then that needs to be considered quite seriously. Right, second cable. Happy? So I'm quite satisfied. Okay, well, we'll move on to the let me just put them back in its packaging. Okay. Wow, you know, I was thinking this is going to be bollocks, but it's not. So I'm really happy. One thing that I've spotted here is that the manufacturer it hasn't disclosed well, it wasn't showing all the on the LCD who the manufacturer was, but obviously on the packaging we know who it is. So it supports all the phones here. The list of all the phones. It supports up to iPhone XS Max, and from iPhone 5S. So it supports full range of iPhones. Now there are certain cables will stop supporting, you know, you'll only support certain phones. If you get them off Apple Store, should do so. But with the firmware update and all this and that, these cables gets a bit. It's just the way the Apple operates, basically. Some cable will stop working. Some cable will no longer be compatible after a software update. Whatever it is. But anyway, let's not go into all that. Okay, that's the fourth cable. Let's take the connector off from the tip. It's very nice of him to put a connector on the tip. What's the video been going on for? Let's see, 8 minutes. Okay, I've got to keep this short. Right, so that's the fourth cable. I'm just going to stop the video here now. That's all really. The main moral of the story was that I'll leave this plugged in. The main moral of the story was that the cables are MFI certified. So yes, if you're looking for this brand of cable, definitely a definite thumbs up for these cables. The range is between £10–15, something like that, depending where and when you're getting them from. I'm dead happy with it. Definitely a thumbs up. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these cables. Alright, look after yourself, that's all. Bye for now.